Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards, see what's in store with a message from Spirit. I'm excited to tune in today, actually. I'm feeling a lot of energy. Could be, the sacredness of the land, but I'm just feeling a lot of energy. So I'm using the Light Seers Tarot this week. Let's see. Clarity. Clarity is the word that Spirit is bringing through right now. Clarity. Clarity and comfort, interestingly enough. Clarity and comfort. So let's see what comes up in the cards with that. Clarity and comfort. Okay. That's too many. Let me put those back. I'll take a jumper, but I won't take a jumper if there's like a ton of them. All right. Okay, let's see what we have in the cards here. Ooh, okay, they're like, take heart, take heart. So, let me see, Spirit, what's the order here? Okay, clarity and comfort. Okay, so first card I want to talk about here is the Star card. Now, this one actually came out last, but they're like, read this first, read this first. So this Star card here is really... It is that reminder that we are divinely connected. We are supported by the universe, connected into all things, and we are really in a phase right now where the universe is bringing back. Remember yesterday we saw the Six of Pentacles. It's almost like that Six of Pentacles is that tether here between the universe and her, and it's coming back to us. And there are beautiful things coming back to us. And it's going to come in the form of clarity, but also in comfort. And they're saying there's an important thing to remember in the fact that we have this tether to the universe because we cannot be disconnected. When we think we're disconnected is when we fall into the negative energy. And that's so easy for us to fall into when we're in a period of having to wait for something or the pause. And yesterday, that's right, we did talk about that kind of pause, that in-breath of after something happens, you're just like, whoa. Or when you're just waiting for something to happen, it's this pause. Sometimes we get really uncomfortable in that. And that's what they want to talk about. But first they want to know is regardless of what's happening, know that you're tethered to the universe. They hear you and they're working with you, okay? Because you hold this. So the reason why this is so interesting is, first of all, we have the Four of Cups. Now the Four of Cups is literally that moment when you're sitting there waiting and you're bored, or you're exhausted, or you're over it. I'm done. I'm over it. Or you're starting to feel like maybe things aren't going to happen for you. But this pause is a beneficial pause. It's a beneficial pause, but we have to keep our mindset in that. We have to make sure that our mind doesn't fall into the energy of the devil. Now, when I read this devil card, sometimes I'm like, does it really need to be called devil? Because it's not about some negative pesky energy. It's more like the opposite side of light, the dark side, and the dark side of our own thoughts. When we take the energy of something that feels stagnant and then we allow that to convince ourselves that we aren't moving in the right direction, that we aren't worthy, that we aren't whatever the storyline might be, is like, check the thought pattern happening within you in this moment of pause, in this recalibration, because recalibration is absolutely needed when we walk away from something. Okay, now this Eight of Cups card is telling me two things. First of all, it's telling me the statement I just said. When we walk away from something, the time of the walking away to before we get to the new place, there can be an energy of stagnation in that. And so it's like, don't fall into the negative aspect of your mind chatter in this process. That's one part. Another part that this card is saying, though, is walk away from this kind of negative energy or mindset. Because again, keep focusing on the fact that the Star card is here guiding you. This is what really matters. This is so important because you're being guided in the right direction, provided that you are listening to your own heart's resonance. Your resonance matters so much. Your resonance is what allows you to be connected into this. And you know what I kind of like is, if you look really closely, she's looked like she's kind of holding that tether right over her heart space, right? She's holding that there. She's listening to the resonance of herself and how it connects into the universe. This is when you know how sacred you are. And when you know how sacred you are in your own resonance, then you are a unlimited creator, because you're creating in the energy of flow versus lack mentality. So today, what's really important to remember is to kind of check your mental chatter. Is your mental chatter taking you away from your focus? Is it taking you away from what could be a really peaceful recalibrating moment and pulling you into negative thinking, right? Is it doing that? Or can you reset it so that either you're walking away from that negativity, or you're willingly walking in an energy of peace into your new directions, depending on what's happening for you. Again, it's general messages, so pick what resonates. So with that, I want to pull one more card. I want to see if there's one. Wow, that was a jumper. Okay. Oh, I love this. Okay, let's share this theme. So we have the Four of Cups again, moving into the Eight of Cups. Again, cups is the emotional spot, relationship, fulfillment in the heart space, all of that. And it's moving to this King of Cups. Now this King of Cups sits here in harmony. This can also represent relationship. Many of you might be walking towards a King of Cups. Again, if it's King or Queen, it's really indifferent to me with this card, so it could represent either. But you're walking towards something that is the highest cup, right? The King is the highest cup. So when you sit here focusing on the negative or the lack, you're missing out on what you're walking towards, and what you're walking towards is that King of Cups. So this could represent for you your own sense of satisfaction in your heart space, sitting in a place of like contentment and peace and harmony. But again, like I said, it can be relationship based. It can be your relationship with spirit. Your relationship with spirit could be deepening into a very fulfilling heart frequency. There's lots of things that the King of Cups offers. And it's always deep, but it's always deeply fulfilling. So something to consider. So I love that that's kind of our clarifier card there. Because you can see too in this card, he's really radiating this energy from his heart space. He's sitting connected in to that energetic tether that we saw in the star card. So I think that is so beautiful. I hope that really helps to inspire all of you to check that mental chatter, know that comfort and clarity are yours to be had. Connect into your heart space to find that. And when you connect into your heart space, you are connected into the universe. So I will leave that with all of you for now. Thank you so much for joining me as always, and we'll see where I video from tomorrow. So have a wonderful rest of your day.